So now we're facing home. Yeah, he wants to go on, but he is standing. Boy, I'm walking on. There. Very good. Now there's some little jumps to the side that we can hopefully do. Yeah, when I touch his neck now, it's just all muscle. He's all muscle. Haven't you? Yes. Now he's walking very quietly, which is a real change of heart. Yeah, the walk is more forward than coming out, well, covering more ground, but compared with what it was, well, there is no comparison. Right, now we're going to trot over these little things. Are you ready? This is why, if I have to be, I'll trot over them. Come down here. Get yourself straight. Have a little. We can trot over them. Even this is improving. It's not perfect, but it is improving. It sometimes just trashes them, but that's all right. Yes, good boy. Very good. Good boy. He picked all his feet up then. I don't know if he'll jump this or trash it. He trashed it. Never mind. He said it wasn't worth picking his feet up. There. It wasn't very inviting anyway, was it? So now I'm able to trot back on a longer rein. He's regained his rhythm. I'm able to, as I say, dictate largely. Now I've got the reins in one hand and tell him how it has to be. And he doesn't do that panicking, which was just frankly awful. Now he probably will, ridden in company. But we'll face that when we're even more established as solo, you know, just the two of us in our herd of two. Jupiter is largely recognising this as a herd of two and largely accepting that I am going to keep him safe. So, I mean, that's like this, we've built that bridge and it's a really important one. Yeah, it's not there all the time, but we're getting there, definitely. Hello. At least it's not raining.
Indeed.
Well, here we are at these famous pair of gates. And we'll just see how he is today. I mean, he is fresh. As I say, that spring grass is something else. I mean, it's never been so good with all this rain. Yeah, so considering he's fresh, he's been entirely manageable for, you know, me. Right, so now, you see, although he's not really... Oh, here's a car. Let's see this. Yes. He's not altogether happy to stand here. It's a lot better than last time. A lot better. He says, well, I'll just stand here. Oh, I won't. I'll go up here. There. I'll try and turn round. So no, I'm going to keep his face over the gate. I don't know whether he's itching himself, but I sort of think he's testing to see whether the gate will give. But it is a lot better. It is a lot better. He's having a brief look. Right, and now we'll go back again. That was a bit of a hole there, wasn't it? And he says, OK, I'll stand here. Well, that's fine. You don't have to go over to that gate. Boy, he is actually looking at the view. So we'll leave it there for now. Like everything with these horses, it's a work in progress. And somebody asked the question, I think it was Gemma, is, you know, do they ever get beyond this spooking reactive stage? And I'd like to say that largely they do. Over 90% of them do. But although I don't want to detract from any skills I might bring to the table in helping Jupiter, I would like to say that he has to agree to make these changes. And although I can support him, direct him, and do a certain amount of insisting, at the end of the day, if Jupiter doesn't agree, or any horse doesn't agree, there isn't anything that anyone can do unless they want to make it their life's work, spend years. And you know, we have spent years on horses, but he has to agree. Yes, I put everything in place, and you know, yes, he is making changes and becoming a more enjoyable horse overall. Had he said, no, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to listen, for whatever reason that may be, I'm not going to agree to any changes, I just not, no, it's not for me. And that's what we call throwing in the towel. And largely that's due to unresolved pain, undiagnosed pain by virtue of being ridden at some point. You know, if horses know that a certain thing is going to involve a lot of pain, then understandably, you know, they're going to do whatever it takes to avoid it. And along with that pain will be this expectation, which of course affects them psychologically. So, it can mean that they just no longer even willing to consider anything, because the memories are so deep, the memories are so bad. There's that dog again. That's good, he can run along with us. Can't it, Jupiter? He can run along with us. It's good for them to see a dog in the hedges like that, in the hedge line. Because Jupiter used to be very, very worried about anything in the hedge line. Oh dear, snort. Yes. I'm just going to go around so his back is to it. Because this is when they decide, well, Hugo, I know you look very fierce, but I know you're not really. This is when you put your back to the dog and the dog's behind them, that's when it can trigger. Good. Oh, we've done so much of that work, it's really paid off today. Good. Right, okay, we'll go on our way. So many times they're facing the dog, and then the minute you let them turn away, they just make a dash for it. So yes, you know, there are some horses, but what we aim to do is get them to be the best they can be, whatever that is. So there's a long way to go with Jupiter, but I have a feeling that, you know, he's not going to throw in the towel, and that he is going to come on side over time. And this does take time, you know. You can't put these sort of changes in place in just a few weeks. It is the relentless going out day by day by day, meeting whatever life has to offer that they just simply wouldn't see in a school, and feeling that they can rely on the rider to look after them. largely, the rider has to be able to look after the horse before the horse is able to look after the rider. You know, it has to be in that order. Well, he's certainly feeling very, very well today. We hadn't made this kind of progress. I know that he'd be going sideways down this road because he's just feeling the thing.